Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here from Comic Book Users. Welcome to another episode of the show, and look who's here.
Hello, comic book fans. It's Wild Bill, the Unknown Comic, welcoming you to another episode of Comic Book Users. Going to do another character that we haven't done.
Amazingly, we haven't done, but
we're going to do the manwolf.
The manwolf, right? Because there were two werewolves in Marvel Comics back in the
This guy was less popular, I should say, that in that he didn't have his own magazine. He appears here for the first time in Spider-Man issue 124. He is J. Jonah Jameson's son, astronaut John Jameson.
John Jameson, yeah.
Yes, Jameson.
And so I think the whole story, the history of he gets infected, right?
He gets bit or something, right?
But not here on this planet, right? Didn't
he was on the moon.
He was on the moon, right? Go figure. So,
and there's like a little crystal, right?
Yes. Yeah, because he wears that thing around his neck all the time. Yeah, which you can't really see on the cover. And this was what year was this, Bill? This was
I believe this is 73.
Yeah, 73. So that's his first appearance in 124. So it's an interesting story because here you have J. Jonah Jameson's very acclaimed son, the astronaut, right? But who now has this affliction that he changes into a werewolf that he got.
Who does he go after? His father.
Yeah, exactly.
As you can see here.
Right. But he's afraid to turn him in, right? Because it's my son,
it can't be true. He's in denial.
Right.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Right.
This is not my son. This can't be happening.
But of course, who does he want to blame for?
It's Spider-Man's fault.
It's Spider-Man's fault that my son is a werewolf, right? He can't control himself. It's like,
and of course, Spider-Man shows up to help J. Jonah Jameson from the manwolf. And of course, J. Jonah thinks it's a setup by Spider-Man. Yeah. Doesn't give him credit. But it is Spider-Man who actually saves him.
And if I remember correctly, so this is a John Romita cover, but that was Gil Kane did these issues right on the inside. I believe, because I think this whole run in the 120s, I believe, if I remember correctly, was Gil Kane. But we will see in a second here. Gil Kane
and who else?
And Johnny Romita with the inks. Okay, so that's interesting.
This is the Spider-Man that I like.
Gil Kane was very good on Spider-Man, I thought.
I'm talking both.
Romita is my favorite.
This era.
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt.
Even the way the detail, the way they do.
Yeah. Kane and Romita worked very, very well together, regardless of who was doing the pencils or who was doing the inks. I think to me, Romita brought out the best in Gil Kane's art and vice versa.
I like this one. This is a good panel for the web shooters.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
A little palm spring right there, the trigger.
Yep. You got a nice shot of the manwolf in there somewhere? Oh, there he is.
There he is. Right over here. Exhibit A. Nice little Conan advertisement.
There you go.
But yeah, here's the manwolf going at it with Spider-Man.
And if I remember correctly, unlike in Werewolf by Night, where occasionally you would have the werewolf kind of have these thoughts.
I like this panel. Arrgh! The growling.
There was not a lot of intelligence behind the manwolf. He was just basically an unhinged beast when John turned into the manwolf.
When father meets son,
yeah,
the werewolf. I like the look of terror in the center panel there of J. Jonah Jameson. It's like to do close-ups of the manwolf and then his face, all snarly.
Look of Char?
Yes, the look of Char is on JJJ's face.
Triple J?
Yes. Anyway, you get the idea.
Yeah.
So he makes it. He take over on that one.
Sure.
Makes it back into the next issue, 125.
Right. 125. So of course this is all right before and leading up to the big, Death of Gwen Stacy. Actually, it's right afterwards.
This is
leading up to
it's right after your buddy Luke Cage.
Luke Cage, right? It's between the Luke Cage issue and the Punisher, right? So that's when all this is going on. But
yes,
again, just kind of cool. Weird that the werewolf character is wearing his space suit, right there, the yellow suit, which you'll see throughout a lot of these covers. But this was a good battle between these two, and the manwolf became a pretty formidable opponent for Spider-Man. But he proved popular enough that they figured, hey, you know what? Let's throw him into one of our creature feature magazines. So
Creatures on the Loose, number 30, his first appearance when he takes over from who was that?
At the Colossus?
No. It was that warrior guy.
Thongor?
Yes.
Thongor.
Okay. Yes, Thongor.
Yeah.
So Thongor had like an 8-issue run.
Yeah, pretty long actually.
Or 10 issues, and then they stick the manwolf in there to take over, and he finishes this run because Creatures on the Loose was a bi-monthly book. It started out as Tomb of Shadows, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
And then it transferred over on the 10th issue to change the name to Creatures on the Loose. They did that with a few of the horror books. They did that. So this goes 37 issues, and I have up to issue 30 through 35, which you're going to see here. But this is a great cover.
Mm-hmm.
So they used him again with Spider-Man in Marvel Team Up. Doesn't really look like they're teaming up on that.
No, it doesn't.
But yeah, so they were starting to utilize the character a little bit more. And I just always liked this cover. It's not a great copy, but I actually passed on it once. I saw an even worse copy once at a flea market and passed on it. But when I saw this one, I was like, maybe I will never find a better one, so I got it. And
it's kind of a play on the Werewolf by Night cover. It's very similar, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's great, you know. Cops think they're taking someone down to the station, and he morphs into this.
Oops.
That's no butterfly.
And this is a great issue because I always thought that a perfect villain to go up against this anti-hero Werewolf by Night would be Kraven the Hunter, because Kraven...
Yeah, he's got to capture the savage beast.
Yeah. It's like,
and he's really out as a skilled hunter for the manwolf. It's like his trophy prey, you know? Mm-hmm. This would be the ultimate trophy if he can bag the manwolf. But
that's a great cover. Right?
Looks like it's going to be Jonah Jameson who bags the manwolf. But can he pull the trigger?
It's my son. You know, this is, again, the classic, you know, Wolfman.
That's a great howling at the moon pose, you know.
Yeah, you got...
He's got the damsel in distress. Does he howl or tear her to shreds, or is he going to get hit with some buckshot over there? You know. This one is always a cool cover. Jumping from the train, trestle. Actually, the train went off the tracks. So this was, you know, cool covers, I thought.
Good insight. You know, for me...
Then he goes in outer space.
Yeah, it got a little weird. And I think for me, the reason why the Man-Wolf stories never really worked as well as Werewolf by Night, because the Werewolf by Night had all that supernatural stuff going on, which they stayed away from with this.
Yeah.
And like I said, I mentioned earlier, like with Werewolf by Night, you always had a little bit of thought process going on
in his
head. There's none of that.
He's like the Hulk.
Yeah.
But with no dialogue.
None, right?
And so everything goes through that crystal.
Yeah.
Right? Because it all had to do with the crystal for the moon, right?
Yeah. So it's like, it's a cool character. I love werewolves, but it's just, there was something missing from the Man-Wolf, I always thought.
From Spider-Man 125, we go about...
So quite a bit. So that's how many years now?
We'll go about 64 issues later.
Yeah, so that's a number of years.
Actually, 70. Oh, yeah, 80. So we're 64 issues later. He comes out in this beautiful John Byrne cover.
And that is not the living mummy. That is actually...
Sorry. I was going to get there. Yeah, it's the Man-Wolf all bandaged up.
So, all right,
I forgot why he was all bandaged up. I don't know if he got burned or something, but as you can see, he still hates his father. And again, Spider-Man showing up to save Jonah Jameson. And Byrne just did the cover. He didn't do the inside on this. This is actually, I think... the first or second, I think this might have been the second issue that started my subscription when I was a teenager in high school now. But this has always been one of my favorite covers when I started collecting Spider-Man. Yeah, there's something special about that cover. Then the next issue is pretty cool too. So now you see, the other one said Marvel's TV sensation, because the Hulk was already out with Lou Ferrigno. So now the TV Spider-Man show came out, but it was really bad. The Spider-Man actor looked like he was like 30, 35 years old.
Yeah, he was a little old. Yeah, I watched it every week.
I did too, but it was bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
When he went to spin the webs, you could see the ropes up the side of the wall, because it just didn't have the special effect technology to erase the ropes, I guess, on film.
And the way he climbed the walls, like he was walking on glass, right? He's just like tippy-toeing up. It's just...
He didn't move like Spider-Man. He didn't have the agility. That guy needed to take flexibility classes.
Yeah.
They should have involved him in yoga or something. Because he just... Even if he could have posed, you know, like, you know how Spider-Man gets low to the ground?
Yeah.
Almost as like a martial arts stance, you know?
Yep.
And the guy didn't do any of that.
No.
So, but anyway.
Yeah, these are pretty cool. We might at some point in time want do some inside the covers on this two parts story.
Well,
Either one, yeah, because these are really good. Manwolf is cool.
This has been taped for quite a long time.
Tape is not
it broke.
cooperating.
It's all right.
So how different did they make him look?
This is a Keith Pollard cover.
Yeah.
And Al Milgrom. But it's just a great cover, man. Spider-Man falling to his doom.
Or so we think.
Yeah, it's another... here you go. A great introduction. Here's the remake of The Body Snatchers, right? Advertisement.
Oh, yes. So who did the insides here? John Byrne.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
John Byrne and Jim Mooney.
Okay.
Did the inks.
I thought he did not do it. See, Spider-Man, rock on. Yeah, baby. So here we got some action. He comes out of the bandages.
Yep. There he is in the flesh.
There's JJ.
That's the extent of his dialogue. Growl and roar, right? So that's on the Brooklyn Bridge that they're
More, yeah. And here's another shot I wanted to show of JJ. His look of fear. So he gets choked up here, and he turns. Right? He's choking him, chokes him out.
back to John Jameson, and of course father and son embrace.
All is forgiven.
All is forgiven.
All it took was a little choking action.
For now, yeah.
Looks like Spider-Man's got a message for JJ.
Oh, is that when he falls into the water? Because I'm trying to remember. Because I know I have this. I'm trying to remember. Yeah. Yeah. So at the end, so they turn. John turns back into the manwolf turns back into John Jameson, and him and Spider-Man go to shake hands, and John Jameson falls into the water and apparently drowns. So of course that's something else for JJ to blame Spider-Man for, right? Because you killed my son. Meanwhile,
looking all solemn here.
Yeah.
In this panel. But that was it for these Spider-Man issues. I don't remember having coming back.
I would be interested in looking into that because I don't recall him having much of an impact on anything. I'm sure they brought him back because you know how Marvel goes, right? No, nobody ever dies forever.
There he goes. No. Yeah. No, I thought he was a good character. I just like the Wolfman aspect.
Yeah, I'm a werewolf guy.
So. But they could have used him more often.
Yeah, I don't know if they ever really knew what to do with him.
Yeah, well,
they wanted a different.
It wasn't like he was a bank robber. You know what I mean? Like he would have been more. It would have been better if he was
not
like,
plotting crimes.
He's
right?
not really killing people.
No,
like Dracula. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were, I guess tame in that area.
Yeah.
If they had him going out for more bloodshed, there would have been more for Spider-Man to be out on the streets looking for him. But again, how much can you beat a dead horse of, like you said, the character's really limited.
Yeah. Oh, there was the one, I just remembered, there was the one giant size issue with him and Morbius and Spider-Man. I forgot all about that one. That also is another appearance by him. I don't remember.
Oh, that's the...
King size, giant size,
King size superheroes, I think it's called. Number. And it's all one hit wonder.
Yeah,
that issue.
Yeah, but that's another appearance too. But they threw him out there.
You should have said that before you came over.
I just remembered it now. I
told you to bring 30. I told him to bring 36 and 37 from Creatures on the Loose, but he got the text en route.
I was crossing the bridge. So.
Anyway, hope you liked this episode of Comic Book Geezers on the manwolf.
The manwolf.
Anyway, I'm Wild Bill saying thanks for being here and thank you for all your support, your subscriptions. We thank you for watching. Please click the notification bell so you can be kept in the loop. Every time you see a new video coming up, you'll be kept in the loop. And please like this video or share it with your friends. That would help us a lot.
Yeah, we are real close to 3,000 subscribers. We're like just a few away. So any help you guys can do. If you're watching and you're not already subscribed, please click that button. And if you have like 5 friends who like comic books and maybe they don't watch the show, please send them a message and say, hey.
I want to thank some of the people I've met in person over the past few weeks that I've told about comic book users. If you're out there watching, this is Wild Bill saying thank you. John, the craps dealer, if you're out there, thanks for watching. I met Chris in the casino. So if you're watching out there, Chris, thank you. All right, guys, we'll let you go. I'm Wild Bill, as always, saying thanks for being here. We'll see you next time on Comic Book Users.
And I'm Pete Pardo. We'll see you real soon with more stuff. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.